This video is about 3-point perspective, which is a little bit more complicated. Okay, so I set up my drawing or my sketch right here. This is for a sketch. Here we have vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2, and vanishing point 3. This is the horizon line. This box that I made right here is like your piece of paper if you were going outside to draw, just to show you how far away the vanishing points would be. They would not be on your piece of paper. This is because when you're doing 3-point perspective drawing, you're very, very far away. You're either looking up or looking down. The horizon line is lower, it's the eye level, so it's not in the center. It's definitely lower because you're below. So imagine if you were looking at buildings like you were coming up a subway staircase looking up. Your eye level would be lower. So the horizon line is lower. So I'm going to start out going down from vanishing point 3, making a straight line or as straight as I can. Then I'm going to come right here and make another line, which is going to be diagonal. Then I'm going to come on this side and make another line down from vanishing point 3, which will be diagonal. I'm going to choose a top for my building and a bottom for my building. Then I'm going to connect the bottom to vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2. This building goes over the horizon line. I'm going to connect the top to vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2. Okay. I'm getting my colored pencil just so you can see what is actually the building. And I'm going to redefine the building. Okay. Now I'm going to go from here. So if there, before I do that, I'm sorry, excuse me. This is like 2-point perspective, except for the sides are slanted up. They're diagonal to vanishing point 3 if they're not directly underneath it. So this is directly underneath it. So this is straight, but these are not directly underneath it. So they're diagonal. So this is just like 2-point, except for some of the sides are not straight up and down. If there were windows or lines on the building, on this side, they would go to vanishing point 1. Now, when you're drawing, like I'm just going right here, I have my ruler out. You can draw all the way through, or if you know where it's going, you can just do that little part. On this side, they would go to vanishing point 2. Okay. Now, I'm going to make 2 more buildings on one building on either side of this. So I'm going to go down from vanishing point 3, then I'm going to pick a top and a bottom. I kind of picked ones that were already there. So on this side, it's going to vanishing point 1. That line is already there for me. But on this side, it's going to go to vanishing point 2. Again, if I have my ruler, I don't have to draw all the way through. Here it's going to go to vanishing point 2. And I'm going to redefine my building. In colored pencil. Then I'm going to make a few lines on this side, going to vanishing point 1. And on this side, they would be going to vanishing point 2. Okay, now I'm going to go on this side and do the same thing. So I'm just going straight down from vanishing point 3. The lines are diagonal. I'm going to go a little outside of the page. That's okay. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to pick a top and a bottom. This line is already there for me. This side is going to go to vanishing point 1. And this side is going to go to vanishing point 1. I'm going to define my building with a black colored pencil. Whoops.